Okay, so these are the drawers that have all of my makeup in. Ignore all of the crap on the top. This one has my skincare and stuff in it, so that's not makeup. This one has like body lotions and stuff, so again, not makeup. But these three drawers are the ones that I need to sort out. So yeah, as you can see, there is a lot in there. I'm going to maybe try and prop you somewhere and we will get started. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take things out, decide if I'm going to keep it. If not, if I want to, it goes in one pile. If I don't, it goes in another. This is my Primark matte foundation. I really liked this when I first used it. I thought it was really, really good. And then it just started to go a bit like rubbish on my skin. It just showed smile lines and it didn't stay as matte as what I would hope. In fact, it actually made me more shiny than other foundations, so I think I'm going to get rid of that. Collection Sheer Loose Powder, obviously keep, one of my favourites. My MAC highlight, I'm going to keep that. My Primark loose powder, I'm going to keep that. My Revolution brow powder, I'm going to keep that. My Primark bronzer, keeping that. That is my like all-time favourite bronzer. Maybelline Lash Sensational, I'm keeping that. This is my Milani blush. I use that every day, so I'm keeping that. My Primark liquid concealer. I actually really, really like this, so I'm going to keep that. My Revolution Conceal and Define foundation. I really like this foundation, so I'm keeping that. My Primark Glow foundation. This foundation is actually really, really good. I actually really like this foundation, so I'm keeping that. My L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. I actually think this is empty. Yeah, it's empty, so that can go in the bin. My Primark Primer Water, I actually really like this. It's really refreshing, so I'm going to keep that. My Primark Foundation and Contour Stick. I just don't reach for this, so I think I'm going to get rid of that. My L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. Again, I think this is basically all gone, and I've had this for absolutely ages, so I think I'm going to get rid of that because that's probably really old and disgusting. That can just go in the bin. My Revolution Bacon Finish Powder, I'm going to keep that. My Maybelline Fit Me. I don't really use pressed powders and I don't reach for this, so I'm going to get rid of that. I've got my LA Girl, what are they called? Colour corrector concealers. Again, I don't reach for these. I might keep the orange and green one just because they're the ones that I would use the most, but these two I just can't see myself reaching for, so I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to keep these two. Maybelline Baby Skin primer. I didn't like this, if I'm completely honest. I heard loads of people raving about it and I thought I'd give it a try and I didn't actually like it, so I'm going to get rid of that. My Revlon Colour Stay foundation. This is actually probably my favourite drugstore foundation, but as you can see it is empty, so that can go. My Primark concealer stick. I'm not a fan of concealer sticks, but I actually really liked this one, so I'm going to keep that. This is a Kiko eyeshadow, but I actually use it as highlight because it's actually really, really pretty and it works really well as a highlight, so I'm going to keep that. My Maybelline Fit Me, one of my favourite foundations, so I'm keeping that. My Primark Matte Setting Spray, I really like this, so I'm keeping that. My Revolution Pro Blur Stick Primer. I don't usually use primers, but I actually really like this. It does actually blur my skin and get rid of pores, so I'm going to keep that. My Rimmel Insta Fix and Go primer and setting spray. I love this stuff, keeping that. Then I've got eyelashes. I've got the ones from Primark, which are these ones, and I've got my Ardell Wispies, which are my go-tos, so I'm going to keep those. Right, I've got my Primark highlight. This is absolutely stunning. Like, I'm not getting rid of this. This is staying. Okay, so that's one pot. Oh, and I've also got my collection at Last and Perfection concealer, which I will be keeping. So this pot should be full of all of my lip products. My NYX Turned Up lipsticks. I really like these for putting on top of like lip liners or lipsticks and given like the ombre effect, so I'm going to keep those. I've got my Revolution lip liner in the colour Regal. It's like a red colour, and I've also got the liquid lipstick that goes with it, so I'm going to keep those two because they're a set. These are my MUA ones. I think I'm going to get rid of these because I just never reach for them and they're pretty old now. So I've got my Lime Crime lipstick in the shade Riot. Let's just swatch that. Oh, that's actually a really nice colour. Is that one there? I'm going to keep that. I've got my LA Splash matte velvet lipstick. Yeah, I've had this for a really long time and I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's not going to focus, but it's gone like all gloopy and horrible, so I can get rid of that. I've got another Lime Crime one in the shade Teddy Bear. It's like a purpley, like deep purple. I'm going to keep that. There's another LA Splash one, and again the same has happened. It's kind of gone like a bit weird, so I'm going to get rid of that. I've got another Lime Crime one in Pumpkin. Oh, that's actually a really nice colour. I really like that, so I'm going to keep that. See, I forgot I even had like half of these because there's just so much in here. I just can't even like reach for any of it properly. I've got Gerard Cosmetics in the shade Boss Lady. It's like a really deep brown. I can't see myself ever wearing that, so I'm going to get rid of it. Then I've got my Milani liquid lipstick in a really bright pink. It's that one there. I never wear this on its own, but I have put this over the top of lipsticks in the past and it actually looks really nice, so I'm going to keep that. I've got my Rimmel London Oh My Gloss lip gloss. I have had this for I don't even know how long, so I'm going to get rid of it because it's probably really manky and horrible. I've got another Gerard Cosmetics in the shade Mile High. Oh, that's a really nice colour, that one there. I'm going to keep that one. I've got my Revolution, it's another Revolution one in the colour Noble. Oh, that is just stunning. There is a lip liner that goes with this, but I'm not sure where that is. I've got a collection one here. That's a really nice colour, so I'm going to keep that one. And I've got loads of these Pop Feel lipsticks. I got these off Amazon because I just wanted to try them out. And there's just loads of wacky colours. There's like a really bright pink, there's a blue, there's a bright orange, there's a purple. I think I'm going to keep some of these, the ones that I'm more likely to wear. So I'm going to get rid of these three definitely because I will never wear those. I'm going to keep this one because it's a really like nice nude. I'm going to get rid of this one because it's like a bright purple. This is like a bright true red, so I'm going to keep that one. This one is like a darker red, as you can see. I'm going to keep that one as well. I'm going to keep that one as well because that's just a really pretty nude. I'm going to get rid of this one because I can't see myself ever wearing that colour. And I'm going to keep this one as well because again it's a really nice nude. I've got this Kiko one. I forgot I had this. This colour is literally stunning, so I'm keeping that. I've got my Illamasqua lipstick in like this really gorgeous pinky colour. I'm going to keep that. Got a number 7 one, and again it's really gorgeous like pinky red, so I'm going to keep that. Got an Art Deco one in like this deep purple. I can't see myself wearing that, so I'm going to get rid of it. I've got this High Shine number 7 lip gloss. It's like that colour there. I'm going to keep that because that's actually really pretty. I can't even tell you how long I've probably had this. It's a Kiko lip gloss pencil, so I'm going to get rid of that because it's probably all manky. And then I've got a couple of Primark lip liners. I actually really like these. These two are in Toast and this one is in Velvet Touch, so I'm going to keep those because I reach for those all the time. They are my favourites. Then I've got a Maybelline one, which is this one, and I've also got a Rimmel one, which is like this colour, so I'm going to keep those as well. So there's another pot emptied. Here I've got a couple of contour palettes. I've got my Nip and Fab one. I've also got my Revolution one. So I'm going to keep those two because I do like those. And I've got my Primark Opal highlighting palette. This is gorgeous. I love it, so I'm keeping that. Oh, and there's a lipstick that's just gone in there because this drawer is just a mess. It's another Primark one, and I really like this one, so I'm going to keep that. Oh, and there's a blush in here as well. That's not meant to be in there. This is a Rimmel one in the shade Exposed. I really like this, so I'm going to keep that. Right, now we're on to like eye stuff. So we've got my Rimmel London Extra Super Lash Mascara. I really like this mascara, so that's going to stay if it doesn't fall on the floor. I've got my L'Oreal Baby Roll Mascara. I really like this as well, so I'm keeping that. I've got my Rimmel London Wonder Wing eyeliner. I don't tend to wear eyeliner anymore, and as far as I can remember, this didn't really work for me, so I'm going to get rid of that. I've got my Primark brow pencil. Again, I did use a lot of this, but I decided in the end that I didn't like it. It made my brows too dark. I think I picked up the wrong colour, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I've just got my sharpener. Obviously I'm gonna keep that. Got my Primark False Lash Effect mascara. I didn't actually like this mascara, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Then I've got my eyelash curlers. Obviously gonna keep those. I've got a Maybelline gel eyeliner. I think this might be dried out. Oh, no, it's not dried out. It's fine. I'm going to keep that because I actually really liked this. Then I've got some Collection Glam Crystal eyeliners. I really, really like these, so I'm going to keep those. Got my Duo eyelash glue, keeping that. Then I've got a load of Kiko eyeliners. Everything in here is really dirty. I need to clean it as well. They're in different colours. I've got a purple, a green, a light blue and a dark blue. I won't lie to you, I've never actually used these, but I've always kept them because I just thought they might come in handy one day, so I'm gonna keep them because you never know when you might use them. I've got my baby wipes ready, guys, it's fine. I've got my Revolution eyeliner. It's just a black eyeliner, so I'm going to keep that. I really like it and you can't go wrong with a black eyeliner. I've got a number 7 eyeliner. It's like a goldy colour. Really like that, so I'm going to keep that. I just found my Revolution, sorry I'm just wiping it because it's all dirty. I just found the Revolution lip liner that goes with the lipstick I was just talking about, so I'm going to keep that. I've then got a Gosh brown eyeliner, I'm going to keep that. And a Gosh black eyeliner, so I'm going to keep that too. Then I've just got a few pots of glitter. So I've got a purple one, a silver one, a pink one, a yellow one and a turquoisey one. So I'm going to keep all of those. They're just from Amazon. I have used them before and I really like them, so I'm going to keep those. Then I've just got like loads of little mini eyelash glues because you never know when they can come in handy, so I'm going to keep those. And that's another thing emptied. Okay, so that's one drawer sorted. Okay, so the next drawer down has got my palettes and like my eyeshadow palettes and my nail varnishes in. I'm really sorry, please excuse my hand. I tried to get it off and it just wouldn't come off, so yeah, we're just going to go through this. And yeah, so this is my nail polish remover. Obviously I'm going to keep that. Right, let's take the nail varnishes out and we will sort through the palettes. I've got my Primark one. It's a blush palette, so you've got the blush in here and an eyeshadow palette. I do really like this palette. There's a lot of kickback in it, but I actually think it performs really well, so I'm going to keep that. Also got another Primark one. This is absolutely stunning and again I absolutely love it, so I'm going to keep that as well. Then I have my Stila eyeshadow palette. As you can see, this is very well loved. This is the Eyes Are the Window palette, and yeah, this has had a lot of use, so I'm going to keep that. Then I've got my 3 Naked Urban Decay palettes. Again, I use these on a pretty much everyday basis, so I'm going to keep those. Then I've got 5 Morphe palettes. So I have the 35p, which is probably my most loved. I love this so much, so I'm going to keep that. Then I've got the 35F. This took me so long to get hold of. It was probably about 3-4 years ago this came out, and I remember it was so popular and every time I tried to get it, it was just sold out. And I finally managed to get my hands on it and I was so happy. I am never letting go of this. It's literally, I love it so much. It does have like, all of these are shimmers and then these are the mattes here, so it is like a majority shimmer palette, but you can mix it with other palettes and it actually works really well, so I'm going to keep that. I've got my 35O. Again, this is a complete classic and I'm not going to be getting rid of this because with autumn just around the corner, I'm going to be using this a lot, so I'm keeping that. I've got my 35B, which is the Brights palette, and again, I'm not going to get rid of this. I don't use this a lot. I tend to use this when like Halloween comes around and for like very out there looks, but I don't tend to use it on an everyday basis, but I'm going to keep it anyway. And then last but not least, I've got my 35T. And this is just a very basic neutral palette, but again, I absolutely love it and it's had a lot of use out of me, so I'm going to keep that. So I'm not going to bother going through my nail varnishes because I feel like that's probably not something you really want to see. So I think now we're just going to go to the bottom drawer and yeah. So this is the bottom drawer. It's actually not full of makeup. It's full of like just a load of rubbish basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this off camera. I'm going to try and get it into the top 2 drawers. So then I have a spare drawer to displace, that's not even a word, to place all of the other stuff. So I will be back in about 2 seconds. Okay, so I am back. All of these 3 drawers are now completely empty. So I'm really sorry, please excuse my feet. I'm just gonna hide them under here. But yeah, all of these 3 drawers are now completely empty. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sort everything back into their boxes, clean everything, put them all in, and then I will be back to show you. Actually, I might keep you recording and I'll put it on like a time lapse or something, and then I will show you the finished result. Okay, so I think I'm done. Shall we have a look and see how much better these drawers look? So, got the first one. So you've got my contour palettes here, my highlighting palette there, my like setting sprays and stuff there. Then you've got all my foundations and concealers and my powders and my bronzers, highlights and blushes. Then in this drawer you have my palettes here, and then you've got all of my eye products like my eyeliners, mascaras, and then my eyelashes are down here. And then in this drawer I need to get a pot to put all of these in, but you've got all my lip products, you've got a couple of random things here that I've just put in there, then you've got my nail varnish remover and all of that good stuff. So, and this pile on the floor is all of the stuff that I'm getting rid of. So